Welcome back, everybody. I'm Bianca Solterbeck.
Well done. Welcome back, everybody. She's sort of quietly making fun of Fiona and I because we say the same thing when we come back from everything, right?
There was just this great reel yesterday where they cut it all together.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. Same thing, different clothes every day. We are, as always, very happy to be joined by Fred Lee, our theater reviewer, to talk about things happening on the boards. Hi, Fred. How are you, man?
I am fabulous. Welcome, Rebecca.
Rebecca. Bianca. I called her Bianca at the beginning. You heard that part?
It's a day I've been having. So.
I'm still sorry for that. What an idiot.
It is a pleasure to have you, Bianca.
There we go.
Glad to be chatting with
Now
you,
every
Fred.
time I hear it, it sounds wrong still to me for some reason. You have a really, before we get into the plays, just really quickly, you have a really busy weekend.
It is a very busy weekend coming up. Many gala dues. I'm covering the National Aboriginal Awards this evening as well. There's the Success Foundation gala tomorrow, and of course on Sunday. There is no shortage of Oscar parties.
So you're going from party to party to party.
I will be covering all the red carpet romps throughout the Lower Mainland. It should be quite the weekend.
And of course, not getting to see the entire show.
Well, I'll be seeing snippets of that.
And now, have you seen all movies? All
what's
10?
that?
Have you seen all 10?
You know what? I can't say I've seen all 10. I have a soft spot for Meryl, of course, and the Iron Lady. I am just praying she can put together a fabulous ensemble. Because, that's one thing she needs. If they could transform her into the Iron Lady, they should be able to transform her into a knockout Hollywood actress that she should be.
We're going to have you on Monday to talk about this more, but we want to get to reviewing a few plays. The first one, Hunchback, a classic, of course, in the cathedral.
That's right. It's the 1830s classic Victor Hugo play about the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and
a love story, but dark.
Unrequited love story, and it is truly a dark piece, and it's a co-production between Catalyst Theatre, the Vancouver Playhouse, and the Cultch. Had its opening night last night, and it is an outstanding production.
The
gorgeous costumes, the set. It's a musical, but unlike any Disney ending, this is no happy 3-hour musical, and it is 3 hours.
Wow.
3 hours.
Is there a break in there or anything?
There is, but it doesn't come for an hour and 25 minutes.
Wow.
So you really,
it's got to be good.
It's got to be good to
keep. And your bladder has to be iron.
And I have to admit, because I was at the pre-reception and I had a few cocktails to drink, and you get that 8 o'clock kind of head bobbing, and if it isn't for the incredible performances on stage and the music, one would not be able to endure the first half, and you can do it easily. It is a fabulous production. My only quibble about this piece is the fact that it is 3 hours, and there is this narrator who does have a very key role, but I really think in some pieces where he's narrating, they could have just been acting and telling the story.
Right.
But it is, and it's really, as much as we talk about the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the key actors are the priest who takes in the Hunchback and his love interest Esmeralda, who is the gypsy girl. And really, it's really sad stories of unrequited love, because Esmeralda's in love with a boy who's in love with another girl. The priest is in love with Esmeralda. Hunchback is in love with Esmeralda, and no one is in love with anyone at the end. Ooh, did I just give it away?
Liked it.
Dark.
Liked it, loved it, hated it.
You know what? It's a very enthusiastic liked it.
Very nice.
I just wish it could have tightened up that 3 hours, because I didn't necessarily need it, but definitely well worth seeing. It you will enjoy it.
It's always worth getting to the graphic for the payoff.
That's right.
All right, number two, The Silicon Diaries.
Okay.
A little more of a modern.
Saucy.
Yes, The Silicon Diaries. Really, this is an autobiographical production, a Buddies in Bad Times theater production from Toronto that has made its way across the country. Nina Arsenault is a boy who is transsexual and transformed herself into this beautiful woman. The impact of this play happens in the very beginning, when there are images of Nina as a boy, as a 5-year-old, and then she comes on stage in this PVC transparent dress, looking very much like a woman, very much like this made-up mannequin, and you are wondering how she got from this cute little boy to where she is. It's really her telling her story of the many trips to Mexico for the illegal silicone injections to get her to the point where she is. And really, it's a discussion about beauty, and for a transsexual, at what point is it enough to look and pass like a woman, to her real obsession with beauty and the amounts of silicone that she injects into her body to make herself look the way she does. It is really a fascinating piece. And it is one that sometimes at points very hard to watch, because there are images of her as she's getting her injections, as she's getting her nose job, her surgeries. And she talks about her being an internet sex porn star, to fund all these illegal surgeries that she has in Mexico.
This is an issue even for non-transgendered people in our society
exactly.
right now.
It is really
beauty, concepts of beauty.
And our images of beauty and what that means. And really, for her to tell it so personally, it is an captivating hour and 45 minutes, no intermissions.
Wow.
And I have to say, I liked it. I liked it a lot, and it's well worth checking out. My only qualms is, what would happen if she had put a real actress in that role? Because I think at times she's trying, you can tell she's trying to memorize her lines as she's telling the stories. It's still very heartwarming.
So it breaks
and
the
touching.
barrier sometimes.
Yes, but I really think, she is, confess, she's not an actor. But she's telling this very personal story, and what it would really, to have a Meryl Streep perhaps play this role, and really, because there are moments where she really pulls you in, and there are other moments where you can see that there's a break because she's trying to remember her next her next
but
steps,
as she
blocking
progresses
and all that.
through it, and figures it out.
It is definitely one to see. So if you have the chance to see it this weekend.
We have about 1 minute left. It's going to be fast. The last one is
Calendar Girls, based on the very popular Tim Firth movie. And if there's any equivalent to a chick flick, this would be a chick play at the Stanley Theatre. It is brilliant. I loved it. Basically, it's about a bunch of Yorkshire women who are trying to fundraise to remember a dear husband who has passed away from leukemia, and they decide, instead of doing a calendar of their Yorkshire bridges or flowers, they would do a calendar of themselves. It's really a female full Monty.
And this is kind of an homage to the first story that started it all.
Yes,
I mean, that whole
this is based
calendar.
on. This is really based on a real story where these women are trying to raise some money for a memoriam, and in the end they raised $5 million, which is unbelievable.
I'm sorry we don't have time to go through the whole cast.
Absolutely loved it. It is so heartwarming, and if you have a chance, you really should go and see it. I mean, I am one for chick flicks. Oh, there you go.
This is Bianca's first time seeing the graphics.
I loved it. Definitely, and it's very quickly, it's just a great opportunity to showcase some incredible women in Vancouver who are in their mid-30s and beyond, and they get
great talents.
Great talent, and have so much fun showing off all their bits. But you can't see any of it.
Oh!
I know, it's just so well done.
I didn't want to ask, but I wanted to ask.
But that's just it. It's
I was
so
waiting
well
for
done.
Bianca to ask the question.
It is so well done. It really
my
is.
mind didn't go there.
Yes, mine did immediately, and
Fred,
every single time.
Thank you so much, and we will see you again on Monday for our post-Oscar wrap-up. Fred's going to be here talking about some of his favorites, hits and misses from the red carpet, and more. We're going to take a break.